Well, welcome back to the allotment. It's now late July 2010 and as you can see the allotment is coming along extremely well. We're on the path between beds 1 and 2, so I'm quickly going to show you what we've got on bed 1, and on this side we've got all our potatoes. When you come back next month these should all be picked, but right here we have all our parsnips. Now I've got to say that parsnips are one of my favourite vegetables and I'm really looking forward to a really good crop from here this autumn. You can't beat roast parsnips, one of the best foods going. And over here, if David pans the camera around, what looks like grass is actually our leeks, and they just need to be thinned out a bit, so we'll have some baby leeks for eating now, and then the rest of the leeks, once they're fully grown, will be ready in the autumn. And if David, if you just pan the camera down, this is celeriac, which last year was a complete and utter failure. So we're growing it on a different bed this year, so hopefully it will come along better this time. David, if you just follow me along this way, we have our cabbage patch, which is, people get excited about all sorts of things. We get excited about our cabbage patch. If you follow me through here, David. Now, as you can see, we've taken the netting off the cabbages, but it was to keep the rabbits out, and we've fingers crossed when we took the netting off that we weren't going to be attacked by rabbits, and thankfully we've been free of them so far. They're coming along with some really nice hearts on them as well. And over here we've got the cauliflowers growing. At the moment only a couple of small hearts on them, so lots, hopefully later this summer they'll be growing properly. Now, well, these are the 3 wigwams that we've got for the runner beans. These are the runner bean seeds that we got from David's aunt and uncle, and we still don't know what type they are, but they are coming along very well, and we've just got some of our first runner beans here, which we'll do a close-up of in a moment. And behind the runner beans are the broad beans, which are doing rather well. They're coming into the pods on them are growing, and as you can see they're not being too unduly squeezed out by this forest of nasturtiums. Well, this is bed 3 here. I'm going to start off by looking at the artichokes. These are Jerusalem artichokes, and we've never grown them before. One of my viewers from Texas sent me a message to say that over there they're known as fartichokes for reasons that I probably don't need to explain. But as I say, we've never grown them before, never used them before, so people have been sending us ideas on how to use them, so thank you for that. Keep the ideas coming in, because we will have a go at some of these ideas that you've been sending us. Now David, if you could pan the camera down, because what we also have here are our courgettes, and you can see we've already picked a couple of them. 1 or 2 not doing too well because of the rather wet weather that we've been having recently. As you can see, that's not doing too well, so we need to watch out for them, because we need to catch that before it spreads to any of the other plants as well. Now we've also got here the garlic. We've got 2 sets. We've got a set that was planted late last year, an autumn growing garlic, and we've got the spring garlic that was planted earlier as well. Now that's nearly ready for pricking, so again, by the time you come back next month we expect the garlic to have been picked. And oops, just had my leg nettled, but stung by a nettle there. This is the sweet corn. We grew it on bed 4 last year, and it was okay. It seems to be doing a lot better here on bed 3, so we're quite pleased with this. But again, it'll be a couple of months yet before we know how good the crop is. finally down at the end here, if David could bring the camera down. Obviously we've got all the garlic, again that'll be cropped soon, but this is the first time that we've grown shallots, and if you bring the camera over you can see, let's see if we can pick one here. There we go. So these are ready for picking, and these will all be picked in the next few days. When we first got the allotments 3 years ago, one of the crops that we grew first time was onions, and it was a very good crop. Unfortunately, since then we've just not been able to repeat the success. So as you can see with these ones, they've already bolted, which is a bit unfortunate because it's it's just not much use to us that way. The crop here is okay, but it's well, okay is probably an overstatement. I think it's probably slightly disappointing, the crop that we've had, but we will be picking these shortly. Over on this side of bed 5, you can see that there's been virtually no progress at all with these onions here, these red onions. Very disappointing, because onions are an important crop for us. We use them in an awful lot of cooking, and they're well, we're not going to get anything from these. So again, I think we need to go back to our textbooks and find out what it is that we've done wrong with the onions. But as I say, these, well, you can see that they're not very big, and most of their energy has gone into producing these big long stems and the flowers. So we've made a bit of a mess of this one, unfortunately. Well, this is the patch of land that we've got behind the greenhouse, and this year we decided to use some grow bags to grow gherkins. Now 2 years ago we grew gherkins and it was a good crop, and the problem was that when we pickled them, we didn't pickle them very well, so in a sense we lost a good crop by treating it badly afterwards. This year we're going to be a bit more prepared, but we decided to grow the gherkins in the grow bags this year because last year the entire crop failed when we grew it out on bed 5. And as you can see, we are actually getting a very good crop. Now we're absolutely delighted with these. There are absolutely loads of gherkins all over this patch here. So we're going to be picking these this evening, and in one of the forthcoming videos that we'll be doing, we'll be showing you how to pickle gherkins. Now, this was an experiment last year and worked extremely well. 5 seed potatoes in each bag except for the smaller one, and we got a very, very good crop off these. They're nearly ready for picking, and by the time you come back next month, all of this will be gone because the potatoes will be harvested by then. So that's where we are in late July 2010. We'll be back again in about a month's time, so see you then.